Hi, this is Rich Acosta with My City is My Home, and I'm doing this little video today to help with home location. Again, our nonprofit helps homeowners protest their property taxes for free, and we also help low-income renters find homes. So if you can afford a home, like you're using a Section 8 voucher, or maybe if you at least make around $1,800 a month, that will allow you to afford maybe a $600 a month an apartment, and we can find you a home. But if you make less than $1,800 a month, then it's going to be very difficult for us to be able to find you a home. And more likely, we're going to send you to other resources. For instance, if you don't have enough money right now, then what we would want to do is connect you to sacred.org. And so that way you can go and you can find a shelter. I know nobody wants to stay in a shelter. I completely understand that, but this is what they're there for in case situations happen. And so you see, there's a shelter for men. There's a family shelter. So there's shelters out there for you. Now, when you go into these shelters, it doesn't have to be forever. What you can do is apply for public housing. And I just wanted to show you all on how to apply for public housing. If you go to SAHA, saha.org, SAHA.org, and then you go to apply for housing. I'll show you that in a second. Applying for housing here, you click on the button, you'll go ahead and it'll bring you to this screen to apply. And you can do this all online. So you can put in your name, your information. It will be asking about your family, your address, your income. Have your documentation, any pay that you receive, Social Security cards, stuff like that. They're going to want all this information. So make sure you collect it all, and so that way you can go ahead and do this. Who is approved for applying? Who can apply for this? So 80% AMI, area medium income. That is the amount that you can apply for some of these programs. And what that means is the medium income in 2019 was $63,500 for a family of four. So that we'll just call that 100% AMI. Now, if you go to 80% AMI, that is considered low income. So if you ever wondered, well, what's a low income for who? Who affordable housing is for? This is who affordable housing is for. Low income individuals. So if you're, so I'm just gonna go down the line right here. So we have these yearly incomes, these household incomes. So let's say a family of four, if they're making less than $56,800, so that means a two adults and two children, it's their household, and they make less than $56,000 a year. Well, they are low income, and so they can apply for these affordable housing programs. You don't all have to be making, $25,000 a year. That's extremely low income, and we'll call that 30% AMI. But at 80% AMI, you can be qualified for some of these programs. And so don't let your income discourage you from applying. Check to make sure. Don't just rely on hearsay. But anyways, getting back to it. So here we can see what the occupancy is for your home. Do you have citizenship? What's your immigration status? They will be doing a criminal background on you as well. And so this is a quick reference on to see what the eligibilities are. So moving on, where? So there's going to be a spot where they ask you, where do you want to go? Where is the different places? So if you don't know the different housing, what you can do is you go to menu. So go to the first page. You go to menu. You go to resident resources. Oh, sorry. You go to find a home. We look at public housing. Then we go to location map. And now we can see the different public housings that's around. And so when you go and you do your application, one of the questions that they're going to ask of you is your list. So where do you want to go? And so what you can do is you pull up this map and you predetermine what is the places that you want to go to. Last I heard, Alazan Courts, Lincoln Heights is one of the two properties that has a lower wait list, faster wait list. But you might be staying at a shelter for a little bit until an opening opens up, because they're, last I checked, they're all filled and they're all working on wait lists. So this can't be your last stop. The other place that you can go to, so again, going to, wrong button, going to the main page, we go to menu, we go to find housing, and we go to other housing options. So we go to other housing options, and these are mixed income properties or income-based properties. So you can go through, they don't have to be Saha, well, they don't have to be the with the voucher or Section 8. These are income-based, so anybody can apply, and they're going to look at your income to determine what they're going to charge you. Okay, so it's just like, it's kind of like public housing, except there's other apartments that are handling these places. So you can go through and call each of these places and ask them if they have any openings, or if you can get on the list. So there are options out there for you to find some housing. Look for income-based housing. Again, if your income is less than $1,800 a month, which is, I go usually it's 3 times the amount of rent. So that means you can afford a $600 a month property at $1,800 a month of income. So keep looking. If you need help finding housing, again, you can contact us. You go to our homepage at mycityismyhome.com, click on renters, you fill out your information, and we will be with you as soon as possible. Again, if you have the ability to afford your home, we can help you all day. If you can't, and you need some extra help, My City is My Home does not have funding, but again, you can go to one of our great resources we tell everybody to go to, is sacred.org, and you can look for different housing options. There could be help with pay for housing, help to pay for utilities, home buyer education, home repair, kennel, so many different options that are out there for you. So please check it out. Don't just hope that somebody's going to bring you some stuff. Get out there, and there's lots of help. Please contact us, mycityismyhome.com, and also follow us on Facebook, so that way we can keep updating you on different resources. Homeowners, I want to just throw out this again. I want to keep letting you all know that if a tenant is unable to pay their rent, make sure you check with your mortgage company to see if they're going to give you any time to postpone payments yourself, to maybe you can help out your tenant in that way as well. Or if your mortgage company will allow you to do partial payments for up to 90 days, that's also an option that maybe you can pass that on to your tenants as well. And then also you can look on this list to find help for your tenant. So for instance, helping to pay with housing, if they qualify, for example, with the neighborhood housing service departments, fair housing, they can provide your client with some resources to pay for, like maybe a rent, a month of rent. It could be very, very helpful. Let's see, rent relocation, We go to the website, here you are. So now your tenant can apply for this and be able to stay in your home, because I know that you also have bills to pay yourself and you don't want to just evict anybody. This is there are funds out there to help out in this emergency time. All right, well, I'll leave you all for now. Thank you very much and you have a great day. Stay safe.